Channel 9's launching a new series this year under the title CelebrateLifeTV.com.au. The first episode actually goes to air on Christmas morning. The series is about passionate Australians, 5 in fact, who've gone out of their way to help others enjoy a better Christmas. And the Aussies come from different backgrounds. There's a fruit and vegetable shop owner, there's a chef, a volunteer with the Salvos, a mental health worker, and a retired doctor from palliative care, somebody who's spent most of their years looking after people with cancer. Dr. Yvonne McMaster is that doctor, and she'll be featuring this series, and she joins me this morning. Dr. McMaster, good morning.
Good morning. How lovely to be with you.
Thank you for joining me. You have retired now from your full-time work, but you're still very much involved in looking after people who have, I guess, the most fatal forms of cancer, those who are in their dying days.
Yes, that's exactly right. Since I retired, I have been one of the leaders, one of the 2 leaders of a group of people who've got advanced cancer. And we meet every week at the San Hospital at their Cancer Support Centre.
So when you say advanced cancer, are these sufferers who've been given a timeline, been told that they have 6 months to live or even shorter?
Not necessarily a timeline, but they've been told that their cancer has gone further than just the primary. So it's usually gone somewhere into some other part of their body. It used to mean, in the old days when I was still working 15 years ago, that used to mean that people were almost inevitably going to die from their cancer. Nowadays, with the new cancer treatments, and that's treatments both surgery, chemotherapy and radiotherapy, a lot of people are living a great deal longer with cancer. So that in some cases, cancer is made into what you could call really a chronic disease, which is such good news. So we have people in our group who have been there for 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
So where previously they may have lost their life within, say, 6 months or something, they're actually able to live on.
Exactly right.
So why is that possible now?
Just really good treatment. Stan, for instance, has got a wonderful cancer unit there, and they're just in the process of building a new cancer centre, an integrated cancer centre, and these cancer centres are springing up all over New South Wales also, so that cancer treatment is being brought to the people much better than it used to be. So
when you say better treatment, what do you actually mean by that? Is it a better style of chemotherapy drug?
Can be a combination of all sorts of things. I'll give you an example of one of the people in my group. She has ovarian cancer, very far advanced. In October last year, the cancer blocked her bowel. Years ago, she would have died from it. She would have been made comfortable by palliative care. We would have been very good with her, and she would have been able to be kept from the vomiting. She would have died in October last year. However, a surgeon operated on her.
We're just losing you, Yvonne, there. We've got a terrible line. But
I'm so sorry.
I think the work that you're doing is just fantastic, because cancer affects everybody. I mean, I've been affected by cancer in my family, in family and friends. I don't think there is anybody who is not touched, and it is so wonderful to hear you say that it's not a death sentence, that people actually can go on to live many, many years because of the treatment that's now been developed. And I think the work that people like you do in this field is invaluable, because it is something that affects everybody.
Thank you very much.
Yvonne McMaster, who will feature in this new Channel 9 series. It's called Celebrate Life TV. It actually starts up on Christmas Day on Channel 9. I recommend you have a look at it.
All weekend, stay connected where you don't miss a thing.
That's what I like.
They just sound better.
2UE
954.